Government of Kenya, which is run by SCT Authority. Here we monitor all the network equipment across the country. From here we can tell when any equipment goes down, if they have any faults, and we are able to escalate to our contractors on site. We also monitor, for your excellency, the public Wi-Fi. For example, this is Nyeri Market. As you can see right now, we have 132 customers connected, and you can tell exactly what kind of services they are using and so on. You can tell right now how much capacity they are using, how many they are. You can even tell what kind of equipment and devices they are even utilizing. Most important again, we also monitor utilization for the whole network. We have a capacity of around 20 G with the international gateways, and we are able to monitor here and see all the other cables and all that.
Our target was 25. So we are almost at 10%. Yes, Your Excellency. But in the new model, what we are doing we should be or it is additional to the 4,000. Okay, do we have Embu Market?
Yes, we have Embu Market.
Can I see where Embu Market is? What's going on in Embu Market?
So,
We have a number of markets.
the main market. Yes.
Where I went.
They seem to have a challenge in Embu now.
It's a challenge in Embu.
Yes.
It is another place. Can KC National Polytechnic, what's that? KC National Polytechnic?
So, Kisii National Polytechnic is powered from Kisii Huduma Center.
Yes.
Currently we have 61 users, and we have 5 access points there. But currently we have 61 users, and we can see the users and all the data that they are using.
Okay.
We are also now doing security for our users, so they have an authentication they use, so that we have secured the network from malicious
We also work
intrusions.
with the private sector, so we have somebody from the sector. Okay, very good. Yes, Peter. Welcome. Habari.
Welcome, Your Excellency, to Safaricom booth. We are going to be showcasing quite a few elements, but we've chosen 2 for you. First of all, we are very happy to be associated with the ministry and actually to work together on Connected Future, Shaping Africa Connected Future. We are the platinum sponsor this week, so we are very happy to do that. As you know, we are the leading telecommunication organization, but also leading technology company. And we pride ourselves in combining innovation and technology to solve issues that are very day-to-day. So there are a variety of issues that we want to demonstrate today. Some of them you are very familiar with, so we are going to talk about Hustler Fund, the progress we made on Hustler Fund. Actually now we are close to disbursing 50 billion Kenya shillings so far, more than 20 million people covered, and actually the repayment is now closer to 78%. So that's one. The second one we are going to be showcasing is what we call the Daraja API. We talk about developing talent. We have more than 80,000 developers working for across the M-Pesa ecosystem, connecting businesses. So they don't work for Safaricom, but we enable them through APIs, and one of the teams will explain to you what that means. There's a variety of others. We've spoken the name, we know Ajami. So that is a proposition that we are having for refugees in terms of offering services. Is the same one we are using for the elderly population. We've already covered 250,000 people, and also disbursed 1.7 has been disbursed, and 1.4 billion has actually already been withdrawn at our agents. As you know, that on the Inuajami, the elderly one, yeah, which now will go into the pension one. So I want just to ask Violet and Steve. Violet, if you, Your Excellency, probably you can move closer to the screen. Just to explain, she's been involved with Hustler Fund from the very beginning. Explain the status of where we are. Sometimes, Your Excellency, you don't see some of the teams behind the work. You see some of the senior people, so it's fantastic to meet some of the team involved. Go ahead, Violet.
Thank you so much, and good morning, Your Excellency. Morning. Yes, my name is Violet Ugango. I work under M-Pesa Product Development and was part of the team that did the Hustler Fund program. Yes, which was launched last year. So, as part of Safaricom's purpose of transforming lives, we are very deeply rooted in financial inclusion. So, with financial inclusion, our goal usually is to drive financial access as well as drive financial health. And this was clearly brought out when we did the Hustler Fund program with all the 4 products that we have currently. We have the personal loan product, we have the group's loan product, we have the voluntary savings product, as well as the Women Enterprise Fund group product. So far, as Peter has alluded, we have disbursed close to 50 billion in terms of the personal loan product. We also have 18 million borrowing customers. Close to 8 million of them are repeat borrowers. So they're those who borrow, repay, and come and borrow and repay. So we have that. We have close to 80%, as also alluded, in terms of the repayment. And we have more than 300,000 customers coming in to the voluntary savings. So aside from that, we also have the Hustler groups, which we also launched sometime last year. So we have more than 50,000 fully registered groups who are on the platform. And even on the Women Enterprise Fund, we have more than 30,000 registered Women Enterprise Fund groups. So that's the long and short of it. So what we've done is economic empowerment for Kenyans. What we're doing is we're driving...
But actually offering services that really transform lives. So Steve will take us through the accelerated fintech techpreneurship, with what we call the Daraja 2.0.
Thank you, Peter. Your Excellency, all protocols observed. Good morning. Morning. Yeah, welcome. So I'm going to take you through Daraja. As Peter had mentioned, we offer M-Pesa APIs through the Daraja platform. Basically, APIs are an intermediary that allows systems to talk to each other. So in this case, for Hustler Fund, for example, we have the banks talking to the M-Pesa system, just exchanging the data and allowing the transactions to be completed. So currently, also as Peter mentioned, we have close to 100,000 developers who do not work for Safaricom. So that way, as you can see, we have like innovation which is not controlled by Safaricom, just allowing customer to business to business to complete those transactions. Yeah. Also, an important thing to note would be that about a third of M-Pesa's transactions go through these APIs. Yeah. So we have all those developers integrated, and they allow businesses to connect to the M-Pesa system.
And Your Excellency, this is a very important part of developing capability, tech capability in the market. Even as we start to showcase Kenya as a tech hub, capability development is very important. So enabling them to achieve the right level of capacity. The second, as the government digitizes, especially on the tax side, you can see these developers being used to allow businesses to connect with, for example, KRA or systems, or actually, so anywhere where businesses are interacting, their systems are interacting, APIs are the way forward. And we believe the capability that we have built with the developers will make a very big difference.
We're working with Apple Group with software development in this country so that Kenyans can develop apps which can also go to the Apple ecosystem, Android, and also support the Kenyan ecosystem. Thank you.
Any questions, Your Excellency?
No, I have some questions, but I think I'll ask later.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Excellency, for visiting. Thank you.
Here we have Katrina.
Hello again.
Hello, Henrietta.
This is the European Union.
Yes.
So, Christina will
Hi, welcome to our pavilion. So we
Christina, how are you?
very well and nice meeting you. So we're promoting digital human-centric transformation in Africa. We're doing it under the motto Team Europe, which means that we're bringing together European member states together with African stakeholders. We're doing it together with relevant stakeholders like, for example, Smart Africa. That is the reason why we are in partnership together with Smart Africa here, and we are a sponsorship of many sessions, and you're welcome to come afterwards. I know you have a very busy day, and maybe a couple of words. Yes.
So you asked before, how do we connect the whole of Africa? So the idea is that the EU is supporting the creation of the single market, right? And within that, we are supporting the creation of African single market, and within that, the African digital market as a key ingredient. So we have action in all the countries. In Kenya, we're very big on digital transformation. It's one of our flagships. So we connect the dots between the different countries because it's not only the infrastructure, it's also the regulatory framework. They need too much in order to connect. So this is what we're working on with Smart Africa.
And thank you for the support on gadgets.
Yes.
You have a good conversation.
Yeah.
I'm saying thank you in advance.
We'll see you on stage.
Yes, Communication Authority. David, how are you?
Generally connected all countries, e-commerce, businesses, our role in digital certification, facilitating e-commerce. We have like 4 companies that give digital certificates. We also want to make people use digital certificates easy, you can do it from anywhere.
There was an issue on something that the organization was supposed to do on telephones that are sold without paying. And there is something that's supposed to do, which I think we are supposed to do.
Your Excellency, no, what we are doing is we are in discussions with the service providers to see how best we can work so that we can be able to clear the market of fake phones.
Yes.
Yes.
So is that conversation proceeding? It has not stopped.
No, not at all. It doesn't.
Okay. I am very keen on it.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Welcome, Your Excellency, to Conservative Police. We'd like to showcase what we've done so far related to the theme of this conference, that is Beyond Africa. This is based on the horizontal infrastructure that currently is complete. And you can see, Your Excellency, the facility is now fully occupied. And we are also hosting the Open University of Kenya. And so far, the learning is going on well. And the students have already been doing the exams in the previous week. This is our facility, Your Excellency. We wanted to invite you to come to the Technopolis so that we can commission the already completed phase 1 infrastructure so that we can move to the next phases. The university KAIST is also ready for commissioning, and by the end of this month, we will be inviting you so that you can come. In as far as technology and smart city facilities concerned, we've been able to complete the solid waste management system.